Welcome to Live Edge, episode number next time, Matt.
I'm Amy.
Welcome to the show. On tonight's episode, we're going to talk about how to get your first sale as a woodworker if you're just trying to sell woodworking projects. If you don't know, we do this show a little bit like a mullet. We do the business in the front.
And party in the back. He never gets that right.
I never get it right. I don't have a mullet, so I wouldn't know. We are having internet troubles, as usual. Hopefully by the next stream, we're going to have different internet. We'll see.
It takes 3 weeks to come in.
Oh, well, in a couple of weeks. So we're going to look into getting Starlink after all this
time. It takes
time.
3 weeks to come in, so in about a month, y'all.
Give or take. But
man math.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I shouldn't say that because it's not all men. Math. How's that?
I feel attacked.
I'm judging you.
I feel judged. All right, so last week I started the deal of the week. And this week we're going to do that again. Just show you some really nice tool deals. You don't like that?
I like that. No, I like the news thing better.
Oh, we're not doing news right now. We're doing deal of the week.
I thought that was what you did with it.
No, there's another one that we have news, but this one's
okay.
deal of the
Never
week.
mind. He tells me nothing, so.
Deal of the week. So if you don't know, we still have these kits. This is actually a revamped website now. It should be a little easier to navigate. This is partnered with Olog and Sawmill here in Arkansas to offer wood kits, charcuterie kits and things. There's actually 2 pages of this. And what's great is all of these are dried, ready to go. So you don't have to worry about letting them dry or drying them or anything. And there's 2 pages here, so you can jump over to the next page and see if any is available. And each picture of each kit that you see is the actual kit that you would receive,
which is super cool
if you order it. So you know exactly what you're going to get. So there's links in the description of this video if you want to check that out.
In other words, they take a picture of
every kit.
Each kit.
Yep. And they lay the boards out, take pictures of it so you can cycle through the pictures so you can see exactly what you're going to get. I love that. All right. And they're from Arkansas. And the partnership is you get free shipping on those. So it's pretty cool. So the deal of the week is this. These are very, very popular, especially if you're building drawers and boxes and any square item, cabinets, things like that. These are on sale right now for 28% off, I think the percentage is. Yeah, 28% off. They were 45 down to 33, and this is for a 4-pack of these. If you go to 731, there's a link in the description directly to these, or you can just check out our website, 731woodworks.com, and click on the Tool Deals button, and that's going to bring you into the tool deals, and you'll see those down here. There's also several other great deals happening right now. There's a flash sale, actually. It ends at midnight tonight, so you got 6 hours left. But there's a lot of Bessie clamps and Incra and different things like that on that flash sale, so you can check that out. But there you go. That's the deals of the week. I needed a sound effect for that, don't I?
Yeah.
Deals of the week. So if you're looking to start selling stuff, or maybe you haven't sold or haven't had luck selling stuff, there's a couple of things I want to give you some tips on really quick, and then we'll take some questions and things. But there's a few things you can do to get your first sale, right? Now, the very first thing I think you should do is if you have a social media like Facebook, Instagram, whatever, take really good pictures of your products and then just post them on your social media, on your personal profile, and say, for sale. I have this for sale, And so, but I'm going to help you with that, okay? So one thing you can do if you want to get a sale is, we talk about it all the time, is the pictures have to be staged properly. They have to look nice. Good lighting. Your phone takes perfectly great pictures. You don't have to worry about buying a camera or anything like that. This will take great pictures. Just use your phone. If you want some examples, all you can do is just go to like Kirkland's or Etsy or wherever and just search. Like for instance, I always use this as an example because it's easy. If you go to Etsy and search cutting boards, this is kind of what you're going to see. And these are the top ones. You see popular now, popular now, popular now. These are the ones that are actually, that Etsy is serving because people are buying them. Etsy's going to serve the best up front because people are buying them. And unless it says sponsored, right? If it says sponsored, then they are buying an ad to be placed on the front row. But otherwise, they're popular because of the picture. They've stopped people from scrolling. And you like that one? Mm-hmm. And you click on it, and then you start looking at it. What drew your attention to that?
That it had the fresh fruit.
Really? Mm-hmm. There's a contrasting stuff too?
Mm-hmm. The limes and apples on it.
Always.
Oh, but I like that too.
Yeah. Etsy's really good because you can put video on there, kind of show things what's going on, or show your product a little better. But just go to Etsy or any of these places and look at these top selling items and just take some cues on how they did it. and then try to mimic that. It doesn't have to be cutting boards. You just name whatever product it is. You know, if you're looking for garden planters, you can do the same thing and just look and get ideas of pictures that you could take. Look for something that's kind of similar to yours that you would want to feature, on your social media and things. And you kind of see what they're doing and mimic that and see, and then post it. But the main thing is you just ask for the sale, right? That's all people are doing is asking for the sale. And then when you figure out, okay, I'm going to sell, if you're making planters, I'm going to sell a planter on my Facebook page. We get some picture ideas. We go out and we take the pictures, nice staged pictures. You want to describe it, okay? And all you got to do is go to a website called chatgpt.com. It's an AI thing. And this here is what I prompted. How could I describe this for Facebook Marketplace? I put a picture on there. You just drag and drop a picture in there. How could I describe this for Facebook Marketplace post to sell them? These are handmade out of solid wood items for decorating for fall. The concept is pumpkin lantern type item. Like, it's very generic. It spits out this,
oh my gosh,
this detailed description that's better than anything I could have ever thought of, right? Handcrafted wooden pumpkin lanterns, perfect for fall decor. That's a good title, I think.
Did it even put the little...
It puts the emojis on there. And all you got to do is copy and paste this and tweak it to whatever you want to say, right? And so it says, add a cozy, rustic touch to your autumn decorations with these handmade wooden pumpkin lanterns. And it goes on to describe them. And then it gives you the features of them in bullet points. And then it even gives you a place to put your price. And then it even finishes it up. Message me for details to place an order. Local pickup available. This is easy. Like, this is easy. Like, you just take a picture, drag it in there, tell it what it is and what you want to do with it. It'll spit out a description for you. Copy, paste that on Facebook. Bada bing, bada boom. You just let people know you're selling stuff.
Hugh, have a good night. We'll
see you.
Yep. He said he'd catch us on the replay.
There was a guy that just drove a lawnmower down our street.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Anyway. But if you don't know what to sell, right? You're like, I don't know what's going to work out, what products are selling. We got a free guide available for you. Just you can see the URL right there on the bottom of your screen, school.com/731woodworks. And that's going to take you to my free community that you can get. Just go over there, join that for free. And it's going to look like this. And there's a guide that's going to give you 45 projects that sell. Also going to show you the top 50 best-selling Etsy products. And then from there, you can watch the blueprint, $100,000 blueprint, and then how others have made money on woodworking too.
Not mowing by your car. There's
I don't think he is.
going down the road.
That's just a real quick way to get your first sale. It sounds a little bit simple, but it's basically asking somebody to buy something and posting a good picture at the same time. And when you do that, you'll be surprised at what happened. Like, a lot of times, if you do that right, that's how we got started. Mm-hmm. I built something in the back. She come home. She's like, I want it. I'm like, I got to sell it. And she helped me stage it. So
put that up there. Talking about pictures that you're going to post, Dixon's put this in the comments, and he's absolutely right. No matter what you do not use someone else's pictures
make sure
to post things for sale. It leaves a very sour taste in the customer's mouth if they find out. We've had so many people do that, and it's just, I'm just telling you, don't do it. If I buy something based off of a picture because you posted this and said this is something you make, and I find out that that's not actually yours, because a lot of times that's going to come out in conversation later, or something's going to happen and they're going to find out. Then I'm going to sit there and think, okay, so this guy was poaching somebody else's pictures and being deceitful. Don't do that.
Yeah, make sure
Post your own pictures. I promise you'll be able to do them no matter what kind of house you live in, no matter what kind of background you have available. You can figure something out. If you have to put it in the back of a truck or something, go find an old building that's really cool looking and stage it in front of that. If it's contrast, like, find a building that contrasts enough and do it that way if you need to.
He is a new member thing. Mm-hmm. Miss Jane Whitaker just became a 2-4 Nation member. Thank you.
Oh, Charlie. Oh, Lord. It just took me out.
Uh-oh.
I gotta get back in there.
Hey, from West Monroe, neighbors, just down the road. Yeah, it's very simple.
It looks like you misrepresented yourself, so lying. Exactly,
yeah.
Tim. Thank you.
So I've had people message me, hey, somebody's using your pictures, and it happens quite often, actually. Mm-hmm. and they'll post something on Facebook Marketplace for sale, and it's something. It was one of my things that I built and took pictures of and had for sale or whatever, and they're just ripping the pictures off. And
not all the time. They're not always doing it just to be deceitful.
They're saying, "Hey, I can build this,"
but that's not what they're representing.
Yeah, but it just represents wrong. So make sure you're using your own pictures. If you don't have pictures of something, build something to sell. Again, go get that free guide. Look through those 45 project ideas. Pick one or two and build it, and then try to sell it. Just use those methods after you build it. Then you take the pictures. Then you get a little description. You don't have to use ChatGPT, but you can if you don't know how to word things. Just use that as a guide, and then post and try to sell that from there. And I'm telling you, big things happen like really fast. We see this all the time in the communities where somebody comes in, they're having trouble selling, or they never sold anything before, and we just instruct them on how to take those good pictures and how to post it, and then just post it and tell people you're selling stuff. Family, friends are probably going to be one of your first customers. Or like me, it was a friend of hers actually that bought it. So it was a friend of my wife's that bought my first product. And so that's when things just start rolling once you start getting that sale. But the goal is to get your first sale, good pictures, good description, and build something.
And take a picture of everything that you do make.
Yeah, to always take pictures.
Even if it's, if 5 people order the same table, but all 5 of them are going to look a little different because, the wood is going to be a little different, the stain's going to go on different, or the paint's going to go on different, or whatever it is. Or it may be a slightly different size, a slightly different color, whatever it is. Take pictures of everything before it goes out. And ask your customers to take pictures of the furniture or items once they put it in their house and to send you pictures back. Because
that's a good thing too.
Sometimes you can use those pictures, sometimes you can't, but always ask. I mean, all they can do is say no, right?
The Beggars Workshop says, I was told Facebook Marketplace was a bad place to sell your work. What's your personal experience? I think it's a great place, and I can prove it.
In our area.
In several areas.
Yeah,
check this out.
But that's not to say it will be in every.
Doesn't mean it's going to work everywhere, but the main thing is getting your listing correct, okay?
Yeah.
If you go to school.com/730woodworks, it's free to join. Watch this number 5 here, how we helped Todd make $8,000 in 3.5 months. Todd did that with one Facebook Marketplace posting. One. It got over 100,000 views because he set it up properly, he used the proper pictures. And to this day, this is probably a month or so old since we've done this masterclass with Todd. He's still getting views on that. He's still getting sales from that. And so Facebook Marketplace can be a very, very profitable place if your listing's set up right. And it's all going to come down to the picture. Matter of fact, he uses a video and is instead of putting a picture first, he used a video first, caught the attention, and then people click into it and can look at the pictures. And so you just got to stop the scroll. When people are scrolling through stuff, if you can stop them from scrolling and click on your stuff, Facebook's going to serve that more because more people are looking at it. And so, yeah, but it can be.
And RT Antiques has a good thing here. He says, ask the buyer for Facebook Marketplace feedback for the transaction.
Yeah, that's good.
Most people don't leave feedback when it comes to Facebook Marketplace. However, if feedback is on there, everybody that comes across it is going to read the feedback. So if you can get feedback on there, that's great. That's an excellent point, RT.
Yeah. There's a link in the description to the community, that school community, but it's also right there on the bottom of your screen.
What's the website to buy the wood kits again?
So it's linked in the description. It's one of the first links in the description. It just talks about the wood kits, oldlogandsawmill.com.
My hair's like all over the place today.
Mine too.
It's so wild today. Damon says in his area, Facebook Marketplace is garage sale prices. It's not where people go for quality woodworking pieces unless they want them for free. That's the problem with Facebook Marketplace. In certain areas, it has become that. In other areas, it's a wonderful place to go. There's
a lot of people making money on an app called Nextdoor. I've never used the app.
Never heard of it.
But there's several people in our community who started using Nextdoor to promote their products. I don't know how you do that. I don't even have the app. But all of a sudden, they're starting to make a good amount of money using an app called Nextdoor. Basically, it's like a neighborhood app. So maybe something to look into as well.
GW, it is absolutely okay to sell something you made from somebody else's plan. It's absolutely.
For mine, anyway. That's why they're there.
Yeah.
Yep.
RT, I used a curling iron in it a few days ago. It's just...
Hey, Mr. Jimmy.
Hey, is that Jimmy Hilburn that used to live here?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mr. Jimmy. Ridiculous low. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're looking to try to make some money with your woodworking and you just want to start small, just build something, tell people you're selling it. It's pretty basic, and so that's all the business. Now we can go to the party.
Oh, Stuart, that's a good idea. He says he gets his cornhole. He keeps